Hello, and welcome to our very first summer reading program.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Robin. And we're ready to get started.
Yes, we're going to have two books today. We're going to read The Day the Crayons Quit by
Drew
Daywalt.
Starring me!
Yay! And then the other book we're going to read is The Day the Crayons Came Home. We're also going to have a science project. It's a walking rainbow. And then we're also going to have a craft that is a
It's a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different kind of kaleidoscope. Most of the time you put things in the kaleidoscope, but this one you'll be able to take it up to things in nature or a book and twist it and turn it and be able to see all different kinds of things. You know, I took mine put mine up to my phone and twisted and turned it, and I sent a lot of pictures and videos to Kim, and she was like, what is this? And it's very, very simple. So we think it'll be a lot of fun. Today we are going to start out a little bit different because this science experiment takes a little bit more time. So Kim is going to start the program with the science experiment, so we'll be able to see the end of it by the result of the science experiment by the end of the program. We won't always start with the science experiment, but today we are. So Kim, what do you have for us?
Okay, we're going to do a walking rainbow.
Now, can we do this at home?
You can do this at home. There's hardly anything to it. You just need 3 glass jars or cups, just something clear so you can see what's going on. You need blue, yellow, and red food coloring.
But what's the most important part?
Ask your parents first. Always ask your parents first.
We have lots of brothers and sisters, and now Kim and I didn't always make a lot of messes, but we have some siblings who
they liked making potions.
Yes, and that's what they called it. They were always making potions. And unfortunately, Kim and I caught them many times, but always ask for help or permission, because this can stain and cause a mess, and that's why Kim has a tray.
Yeah.
So always ask for help.
And then we're going to need water. And then to make your rainbow walk, you're going to need a roll of paper towels. And it's better if you get the choose a size paper towels. So I'm going to show you how you do that. So you're just going to get one. And let me move this over here. And you're going to fold it in fourths. There you go. And then you're going to measure it. You want it to go into one of your jars and then go to the bottom of the other, but you don't want extra on it. So you can see that I put it in there about halfway. So that should be long enough, and I can cut this part off. And that makes your paper towel just the right length. But I've already done some paper towels here, so we don't have to cut all of those. So the first thing you're going to do, let me get these out of the way, it's a little windy today. You're going to put 5 drops of food coloring into 3 of the jars. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna put 6 or 7 in this one. In one jar. And then we're gonna skip a jar. This is gonna be plain water. And then we're gonna put some in this one. Whoop. All right, I'm gonna have to stick these somewhere so they don't blow. Sorry about this. So we've got blue in one, red in another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yellow, we're going to skip one and make it empty, and then put one in another. So it's every other cup. Okay. Then we're going to add water to the colored ones. we're going to put it almost to the top. So I'm using these canning jars, and I'm going to put it like halfway on that little bend there. There's the blue and the yellow and the red. And now that I'm looking at this red, I'm going to put a couple more drops in it. I don't know if it's dark enough. So the red, you might want to put 10 or 11 drops in. Okay. Then you're going to take your paper towels and you're going to put one end into the red. You can start with any color. And then put the other end into the... Oop. And then put that in the blue one. And you can see it's already walking pretty fast. See how that blue and the red is going up the paper towel, and then it's going to go down into this jar. Put the last one in, Robin.
Yes, I grabbed it as it blew away. As it tried to blow away.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh, it is starting to go.
Yeah, it's already starting to go. And it takes almost 30 minutes to do the whole thing. But you can see it's going to walk into these jars. I mean, what do you think is going to happen in these empty jars here? We've got a red and a blue going into this one. We've got red and yellow going into this one. And we've got blue and yellow going into this one. So let's think about that.
Well, I can see that the moisture is really sucking up into that paper towel. It's like it's wicking its way in there.
Yeah, that's called capillary action.
Well, I can't wait to see.
Yep, so.
All right, we are ready for our first book. This is The Day the Crayons Quit by Daywalt. And it's starring me and my friends. Look, there I am. And look, the pictures are by Oliver Jeffries. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. The Day the Crayons Quit. We're not happy. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You made me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out, coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Look how tired he is. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizards' hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the line soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. I love the wizard. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I'm neither. I am beige and I'm proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only thing I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon. Look how sad he looks in the little piece of wheat. Duncan, gray crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things? Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks, pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Those are huge. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time I'm the same color as the page you are using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill in empty space between other things. And it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. And there's White Cat in the Snow by Duncan. Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of things. Things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. There's a black beach ball. Look at him begging. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for 2 reasons. One is to say that I like my work. Loads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon, because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Please settle this, Duncan. Please. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here, and I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking, and I can prove I am the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal, and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. Look, there he is, yellow sun on the field of corn. Look at him. Orange Crayon doesn't look very happy. Who do you think's on the next page? Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you, the big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here? Ha! Your pen pal and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Now, Yellow Crayon isn't happy, but Orange Crayon is, and he did use the orange crayon. Dear Duncan, It's been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and I've really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I'm so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. Oh, look at Blue Crayon down here. He's worn out. He is definitely the favorite crayon in the box. Duncan. All right, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color her little princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color, your unused friend, Pink Crayon. Well, I think those look quite nice. Boy, she is not happy. Hey, Duncan. It's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon. Oh, look. Have you ever peeled the wrapper off of a crayon before? Look at all the letters the crayons wrote. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color. And of course he wanted his crayons to be happy. That gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. Look at all of these pictures. We have an orange whale, a blue crocodile, a pink airplane. Lots of colors. And an A+ for creativity. Look at all those colors exploding out of the crayon. Thank you for listening to this story, and next we'll get started on our craft. Welcome back to our craft segment. So today we are going to be making kaleidoscopes. So you all have a small craft bag, and there isn't a lot in it, but it should be quite exciting. Yes. So when you open your craft pack, you'll have one piece of construction paper, one toilet paper tube, and a piece of silver paper that has been cut to size, and it also is already bent and folded. And this is called, it's a Mylar cardstock. So we're going to set this aside right now. And the first thing we're going to do is, you can decorate, you better hang on to that, Kim. It may fly away today. We have really dealt with the wind today, but it's so beautiful in the reading garden.
Yes,
and
it
if
is.
you haven't been here, you should really come and visit. There's so much to do, and just enjoy the outdoors. So the first thing you're going to do is, on your piece of construction paper, you can decorate that in any way, with crayons or markers. So I'm just going to put a quick design on mine. I'm going to do it quickly so that we can get to the rest of the craft. So I'm just going to put some spirals on mine. Maybe a different marker. That one was dried up. You can use crayons or whatever you want. Just something. I'm going to go really quick. And then after that, and this is to personalize it, but also to help keep it from unraveling, you're going to glue that around your toilet paper tube. Now it has a little extra on it, extra lip, so you can make sure and get it glued on well. And I think
We may have to tape ours because I'm not real sure that this glue stick is going to work well.
And I am going to just kind of do mine here on the edge so I can, you want to glue yours really well. I'm going to try to go quickly so we can get through the craft so you don't have to watch me glue.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than like watching paint dry or watching glue dry.
Exactly.
And I know you don't want to do that. All right. So I've got my tube and I've got it colored or covered in my construction paper. Now this is the other part. We want the silver to be on the inside. Now you can use any kind of tape on this because it's not going to show. You can use duct tape, electrical tape, masking tape, washi tape, any kind of tape, and it doesn't take very much. You just want to get this taped in a little triangle because these are going to fit pretty tight inside. And like I said, it doesn't take very much and it's not going to show. You just want to get it a triangle like this. Now once you get that, you're going to put it inside your toilet paper tube. Now it's going to fit fairly snug, and you want it to fit snug so that it doesn't twist and turn around in there. So gently push it in there, and once you get it in there, you can put it in there and turn it around, and you can put it on anything and then turn it and you will have a kaleidoscope. You can put it on words, on this crayon. Look at the crayon.
Oh, the crayon box works really well.
Yes. You can put it up to a phone or a camera and twist it and take pictures with it, and it's really pretty cool.
It is.
But this is your kaleidoscope. So it'll help you see lots of different colors.
Yeah.
Instead of just turning it around, you'll see more colors if you put something with colors right in front of it. So I hope you enjoy this craft. As I said, it's really fun to put in front of a phone or camera.
You might be able to even bring it out to the reading garden and get it real close on a flower with, the pink. There's a pink and green flower over there. That might look pretty good too.
Yeah, I put it on some flowers. Those were some of the pictures that I sent to you.
That's right.
And some fruit. That was fun too. So I hope you enjoyed this craft. So stay tuned. We'll be reading another story by Drew Daywalt, and then we'll see the results of our science experiment.
Yes.
I will tell you, Kim and I just peeked at it.
It's looking good.
Yeah, something is happening. Here's our next book, The Day the Crayons Came Home, by Drew Daywalt and Oliver Jeffers. And we can see he's got his little pack on and a postcard. And luggage. Dear Duncan, not sure if you remember me. My name is Maroon Crayon. You only colored with me once to draw a scab, but whatever. Anyway, you lost me 2 years ago in the couch. Then your dad sat on me and broke me in half. I never would have survived had Paperclip not nursed me back to health. I'm finally better, so come get me. And can Paperclip come too? He's really holding me together. Sincerely, your marooned crayon, Maroon Crayon. Dear Duncan, no one likes peas. No one even likes the color pea green. So I'm changing my name and running away to see the world. Sincerely, Esteban the Magnificent, the crayon formerly known as Pea Green. There he is in his cape. Dear Duncan, it's me, Neon Red Crayon. Remember that great family vacation we had with your family? Remember how we laughed when we drew a picture of your dad's sunburn? Remember dropping me by the hotel pool when you left? Clearly, you do not, because I'm still here. How could you miss me? Anyway, after 8 months waiting for you to come get me, I guess I'm walking back. Your left behind friend, Neon Red Crayon. Look at her, so sad with her little suitcase. Duncan, it's us, yellow and orange. We know we used to argue over which of us was the color of the sun, but guess what? Neither of us wants to be the color of the sun anymore. Not since we were left outside and the sun melted us together. You know, the real color of the sun? Hot. That's what. We're sorry for arguing. You can make green the sun for all we care. Just bring us home. Your not so sunny friends, yellow and orange. Look, they're all melted together. Hey Duncan, I'm sure you don't recognize me after the horrors I've been through. I think I was tan crayon or maybe burnt sienna. I don't know, I can't tell anymore. Have you ever been eaten by a dog and puked up on the living room rug? Because I have been eaten by a dog and puked up on the rug. Duncan. And it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. I'm more carpet fuzz than crayon now. Can you please bring me back? Your undigestible friend, tan, or possibly burnt sienna, Crayon. Ooh, look at that. And there's a bone in there. The dog doesn't seem to mind. Dearest Duncan, could you please open the front door? I still need to see the world. Sincerely, Esteban, the Magnificent. He is waiting patiently. Hey, Duncan. Remember last Halloween we told your little brother there was a ghost under the basement stairs? Then we drew that scary stuff on the wall. Sure was funny when he ran screaming, right? But it wasn't so funny when you forgot to take me out of the basement. Please come get me. I'm kind of terribly horrified. Your scared friend, glow-in-the-dark crayon. Dear Duncan, looks like I'm almost home. Been through China, Canada, and France, I think. Just crossing New Jersey by camel now. New Jersey has giant pyramids, right? See you soon, Neon Red Crayon. P.S. Next stop, the North Pole, I think. I don't know if New Jersey has pyramids or camels. Duncan. Does page 8 of Pirate Island ring a bell? Kind of a big payday for Captain Greenbeard there, don't you think? And no bronze or silver in that pile, huh? I told you it'd make me blunt if you colored each coin individually. But would you listen? No. I also told you those stupid crayon sharpeners never work. Did you listen to that? Also, no. Now I can't color anything at all. Your pointless friend, Gold Crayon. Pencil says, I had to write that for him. And there's Gold Crayon. This is not fun for me either, you know. All of that did get colored gold. Dear Duncan, I've seen the world. It's rainy. I'm coming back. Esteban, the Magnificent. Oops. Look at the rain. Hi, Duncan. You're probably wondering why my head is stuck to your sock. A question I ask myself every day. Well, it's because last week you left me in your pocket and I ended up in the dryer. I landed on your sock and now he's stuck to my head. Can you please come get me? Also, why does everything you wear still smell even after it's washed? Your stinky, socky, stucky on head buddy. Turquoise crayon. P.S. Sock says, hi. Looky there, stuck together. Socks and underwear with crayons on it. Dear Mr. Duncan, I know I'm not your crayon. I know I belong to your baby brother, but I can't take him anymore. In the last week alone, he's bitten the top of my head, put me in the cat's nose, drawn on the wall, and tried to color garbage with me. The worst part is he is a terrible artist. I can't tell what his drawings are. Donkeys, monkeys, donkey monkeys? Picasso said every child is an artist, but I don't know. I don't think he met your brother. Please rescue me. Your desperate friend, big, chunky, toddler crayon. Look at that chunk out of him. Looks like somebody took a bite. Duncan, greetings from Amazon rainforest. Making great time. I think I'm almost home. Neon red crayon. I don't know if that's the Amazon rainforest. Hello, Duncan. It's me, Brown Crayon. You know exactly why I ran away, buddy. Everyone thinks I get all the great coloring jobs, candy bars, puppies, ponies, lucky me, right? Bet they don't know what else you used to color me, do they? I didn't think so. The rest of that drawing was great, but did it really need that final brown scribble? I'll come back. But please, let's stick to candy bars, okay? Your very embarrassed friend, Brown Crayon. Brown Crayon does not look happy. Duncan was sad to learn of all the crayons he'd lost, forgotten, broken, or neglected over the years, so he ran around gathering them up. But Duncan's crayons were all so damaged and differently shaped that they used to be. They no longer fit in the crayon box. So Duncan had an idea. He built a place where each crayon would always feel at home. Look, it's a crayon fort. There's a place for the brown crayon. There's no dogs down there, are there? Nope, no turkeys either. Oh, you flatter me. It's not real chocolate. Let's have a party, said White Crayon. This one is from my blue period, but it's not really blue, more lilac. I think that door is for us. It's yellow and orange. Ah, there you are. I could use a haircut. Hope there's not a metal detector. No, I think everyone is welcome. Look, good lads, I'm Ted. I think he goes by Ted. Who are you wearing? Oh, make sure it's straight. That looks fun. You could make that at home. And then here comes Esteban, formerly known as Pea Green, and Neon Red. And then in Cleveland, I got to hike the Great Wall of China. And that's the end. And you can check this book out at the library. And don't forget about the middle page that is glow in the dark. Thank you for listening. Welcome back. We are ready with our science experiment results.
Yes, so here we go. This is basically the finished product. And if you see, we have our red and our yellow, and it climbed up the paper towel from each of those into this empty jar, which it's not empty anymore. Now it's orange.
I'll hold it up.
Yeah. And then if you look over here, we started off with the red and the blue, and they climbed up the paper towel to make green.
She meant yellow.
Yellow.
She's mixed up her colors all day today.
Yes, I have. I don't know what my problem is. And then we have blue and red, and they went together and made purple. So basically, if you look at it, we have a rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. All the colors of a rainbow.
Yeah, you can kind of see it if I tilt it a little bit.
Yeah,
there we go.
There you go.
All right, there's our walking rainbow.
Yes, easy to do at home as long as you've got permission from your parents.
That was quick and easy.
Yes, it was.
We didn't have the wind blowing everything around.
That is true.
We noticed that it was difficult to hear also, so we came on inside because with the wind blowing in the speakers or in the speaker of the camera, I know it was difficult to hear. So we wanted to share some of the books that, well, before we share the books, let's do the drawing.
Yes, let's do the drawing. All right, so our weekly drawings are for these cool gliders, and we're going to draw 5 every week. Okay, so let's see who our names are. There's our first one.
Ooh. Cash Wit.
Okay, and here's our second one.
Ella Wilson.
And here's our third one.
I hope you don't draw a blank one. At first I thought this one was blank. Kyler Followell.
Okay, here's, I think I've got 2. That's one.
Emma Hevron.
Okay, and last but not least, I think that's just one. Yep.
And Parker Crisp.
All right.
So come on in and get your glider, and you can get that if you haven't picked up your, if you haven't picked up your craft kit yet, come on in and get your craft kit. And there's several of you who haven't come in and gotten your swag bag yet.
Yeah, get your swag bag so you can start working on your brag tags. So you'll have those to take to school.
Those in a safe place.
Yeah.
So we wanted to share some of the books that we already read to you. The Day the Crayons Quit and The Day the Crayons Came Home. These are ready to check out at the library. And don't forget, this one had that fun glow-in-the-dark page.
Yes.
And for the younger readers, we have the board books, the Crayons Book of Colors, Crayons Book of Numbers,
and the Love from the Crayons.
So those are some fun books we have.
You can read some more about Duncan and his crayons.
And then we have some books for the older kids too. These are brand new for the library. The Outdoor Scientist.
This has all kinds of ideas of things you can do with things from outside. You can go on a nature walk, and then it's got some craft projects in there.
Yeah, and this is a great time of year to do that.
Yes, it is.
And this is from America's Test Kitchen. Another great time in the summer to do some cooking when it's too hot to go out. This is a DIY cookbook for young chefs.
Yes.
And these are some new chapter books we have. Some of the adults may recognize this author. This is by Karen Kingsbury. And another book that some of the adults may recognize, James Patterson. He actually has a lot of books that he has co-written for kids. And this is one, Best Nerds Forever. And then we have a Disney book, Delphine and the Silver Needle, and Chance to Fly. And this is I have cold chills. This is a touching book about a girl who is in a wheelchair. So this is a great book.
Mm-hmm.
So we also have graphic novels are great. They really have gained a lot of hot interest lately. So we have several new ones. This is a little thicker one for the older reader. This is Katie and the Cat Sitter. And then this is for a younger reader, PB and J. This looks like a fun graphic novel. And then this one is The Wild Mustang, Horses of the American West. So this is just a sampling of some of the new books that we have here at the library. And we would love to see you in the library. If you don't have a library card, we'd love to get one for you.
Oh, that would be great.
So thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you next time. Our next story is going to be focused on butterflies. So,
and we'll have the craft packets ready for that tomorrow on Tuesday. So,
which will be June
29th.
So we can't wait to see you on the internet or here at the Benton Public Library.
Yes.
So,
all right. Till next time.
Bye.